And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. Tejada, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 0-1.
No, that's down.
Guy like this can be tough. You know he's not going to try to beat you with velocity, but he's going to sink it, he's going to change speeds, and he's going to pitch backwards at times.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle.
Pickoff throw. Back in safe, really close. He goes down looking. Nicholas Wolf next up for the Braves. Fly ball down the line. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 59th home run of the season. And the Marlins jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And the count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 balls, 2
In the
strikes.
dirt. He's in there.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boo. No chance of stopping the outside pitch, and now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
Outside corner, got him looking. 1 down. Now in for the Braves, Damian Nunez. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Number 3, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Ball, that's in.
Rodriguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Caught him looking for the K. So 2 on with 2 away. Damian Nunez getting ready to hit. In there, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Braves walk it off in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off.
A 3. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. 1 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Fought off foul. And a foul ball. And it's even up. Man at first, 1 away.
Count full.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there. Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Makes makes the catch for the out. First and second, 2 outs. Rodriguez will hit next. That one hammered center field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Marlins. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the air out towards right center. Walton sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Swings here and blasts one left field, and that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Nash back to work. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, 1 away. No outs, runner at first. Here's the left fielder. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
He gets to it with a slide. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Not close with that one. It's 2-2.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Tying run at the plate. Runner on the go again. That's ball 4. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Robbie Rodriguez now at the plate. Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in. Coming home. The relay. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Caleb Lomavita, the next up for the Marlins.
Clearly didn't want to mess with them right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
Line drive, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And it's now 5-4.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. And now the first baseman, Brent Walsh. The winning run on second base. Now a screamer into the outfield. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Number 3 really stood out in this win. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, and here's the veteran outfielder. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on, popped up left side. Walcott hauls it in to end the inning. Nobody out, runner at first. And that one fouled off. 4th inning underway, no score. That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one lifted to left. Bernard. And there's 1 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Kevin Nyamula. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, number 3.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Painter back to work. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Hard hit right side. The throw to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. 1st and 2nd. No outs. Walsh the next to hit. Now this is in the air down the line. Sizes this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags at 2nd. Throw into 3rd. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Right through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to 2nd, tag, and they got him.
I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together.
And that one is lifted in the air. Walton on the move. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. So a 9th inning comeback. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, David Blake.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, no movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Runner edges away at 2nd. Called out on strikes. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. And now for the Marlins, Robbie Rodriguez. Runner breaks for 3rd. Pitch misses in. And the ball out at 3rd.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at 2nd base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal 3rd right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Line drive. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. Throw is offline. This one's over, and they walk it off in the 11th. And your final. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down. Now it's the veteran outfielder. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. That's in there. Strike one.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So now the DH spot, Brandon McGee. Line drive. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
First pitch just misses. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So the batting order turns over. So here's the Phillies DH, Brandon McGee. Ripped on a line. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder, you lay out.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Benitez on at first. Nobody out. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Struck him out looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Schultz back to work. That's towards center. And he makes the catch. Then there's one down. One down. Now here is Bryce Matthews. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Short hop liner, handled it short. And what a play! Ball game. Number 3. And a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon McGee. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. The other way. Makes a nice running catch. 1 away. Here's the left fielder.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Next offering is downstairs. That one ripped. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So a man at first, and digging in for Philadelphia, Cedric Payne. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
1 out, base is empty. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. David Blake, the next up for the Marlins. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. That's 50 stolen bases for him this year. Check on the runner, and he just got his hand in there. 1 out, the runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner on the go again. Popped in the air, left field. Hamill pulls it in on the run. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Ralphie Velasquez getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And in one hops the wall. Back here in Miami, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, number 3. Just missed.
You know, these Marlins need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just off the outside corner. And that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hands, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the... So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. 1 for 3. Calderon, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swings here and blasts one left field. Back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies even this series up at a game apiece. Number 3. And here's the veteran outfielder.
Number 3.
In the dirt, blocked. And now a man into scoring position. One out and a runner at second here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's...
Runner on the go. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Safe at the plate, and the missed play comes back to bite them. On the board first, it's 1-zip. Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 2.
That is it. That's shortstop.
So runner at second, 2 down. Poole will hit next. The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Runner at second, 2 down. They say you win.
0-1.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So runner at second, 2 down. Hamill now at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang.
1 out, base is empty. Liner, base hit. Robbie Rodriguez, the next up for the Marlins. There goes the runner. Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 4.
And at the plate for Miami, Eric Poole. And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. Marlins. And we're back. New inning getting started. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Matthews. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 1 away. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now the left fielder. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Malenka back to work. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Marlins really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They have 6 hits today with runners in scoring position, and that's something they can feel very proud of. There's certainly added pressure when you're hitting with runners on, so the fact that they've come through so many times in those spots shows me a lot about the makeup of these hitters.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder. Ball 1, no strikes.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Line drive, caught. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
Tough play right there as he had to catch an absolute bolt off the bat from a close distance. He was holding that runner on at first, so he really had to get in a good position before the ball was hit to make that play.
This could end it. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take this one in a blowout. Number 3 did not have a banner. So 2 down. Now it's the veteran outfielder. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the veteran first baseman, David Blake. Runner takes off, so now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First and second, 2 outs. Rodriguez. Oh, and now a wild pitch. Popped up. Velasquez. And that is that. Marlins strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Now batting, number 3.
He was late there. Strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Tied up here in the early going. And it skips in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one lifted to left. Hamill under it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. 1 out, base is empty. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And there's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ralphie Velasquez. And that one is lifted in the air. Settles under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the eighth. And now for the Marlins, number 3.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And there's a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Waste no time there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative.
Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. Left field, Hamill under it. Makes the catch for the out. So up next, Robbie Rodriguez. 0 for 3 in this one. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are 3 passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
Hit in the air out to center field. Silva drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. To the plate. Save. And we are tied.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And that is out of play.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swung on, belted. McGee on the move, heading back. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags and goes to third.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
This one popped up. Matthews. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down, and here's the veteran outfielder. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Now one missed. Line drive, caught, dives to the bag, got him, double play. 2 outs, nobody on. Austin Stanley digs in now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. And he's out.
Got him. That's
Cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 out, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man at first. And now the first baseman, David Blake. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's the ball, and safe. It's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. That one hit to right. Makes a nice running catch. 2 away down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Man at second. Now a pop-up on the infield. Miller makes the grab, and that is that. Number 3 needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering way upstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Tremaine makes the catch. Oh, and he's tagging from first. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Avery Hayfie. And that one hammered. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Number 3 stands in now, looks at that one inside. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And there's a ball.
2-1. That's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Too low, ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Blake. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Byers to the plate. Safe. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Line drive, base hit right field. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Here's the left fielder. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Over to first. Great pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Just missed. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one missing low. Outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Now he steps out as time is granted. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
The other way, Tremaine. And that's the 3rd out. 2 down, bases empty. Jordan Byers, the next Cub to hit. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins take this one in a blowout. Number 3 with some solid production. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the veteran outfielder. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
That one ripped left field, and it hits the fence. Around first, digging for two. Relay throw to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
Number 3 in the box now. Takes strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Back here at Wrigley Field as we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Jordan Byers. Line drive. Can't get there. Base hit. One out, base is empty. Here's a rocket out to left. Full extension, makes the catch. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth.
All season long has racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
That one not close. Ball 2.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle is stealing bases, maybe even more.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. That one is absolutely belted. McCarthy going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Gomez is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the veteran outfielder. In the air, center field. Byers settles under it. Puts it away for the out. One out, base is empty. J.J. Weatherholt, the next Cub to hit. That one hammered left field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The relay. And in there with a double off the wall.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Number 3 stands in now and watches strike 1. Number 3 needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. The pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. And makes the grab. And that is that. Let's take a look at the player of the month. He has been outstanding of late. Mitre back to work. Right through there for a strike. In there at the knees.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. 2 on, 1 out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. You got to feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is going to turn on one swing. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they trail by 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That one ripped left field. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. On a line out towards center. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base.